Hey, Ferdinand, Linhart, let's go.
Hey, welcome back.
Linhart,
Welcome back.
there you are.
Observant as ever, Ferdinand.
Their
What
highest
can I help you with?
level of support.
Yep.
You have been utilizing clever tricks to give me the slip. But not today. Prepare yourself.
Stab!
A noble cannot escape from his duty. Hold these words in your heart.
I can't.
It seems you really mean it this time. I suppose I have no choice but to outmatch you.
Finally, a little enthusiasm. You are bravely stepping upon the path of nobility.
No, that's not what he meant.
Let us begin.
He's just gonna collapse on the floor asleep.
Come now, Ferdinand. Don't be foolish. I can't possibly train with you. I have places to be.
Wait! I will not allow you to get away.
I can't run anymore.
Just admit defeat.
Can't we? Just a minute. Ferdinand, let me catch my breath.
Well, maybe just for a moment. I could use a rest myself. I am surprised you could run so far.
Same.
I had assumed that all that lounging around would have dulled your constitution. But I had a difficult time keeping up.
The fear of having to exert myself really helped.
How did that work out for you?
You're none too slow yourself. It's been a while since I ran like that. It actually feels pretty good.
I'm really trying not to talk about the background every episode.
It does,
but what it's doing.
Stop looking at it!
But what
Well,
it's doing.
How about we say that thrilling
It's
chase was
just
your training
like-
for the day? If you will excuse me, I am going to run even more.
Ending
so I
up
can
with me
catch you
just
next time.
After
not
all the
saying
running you
anything
already
because
did.
I'm thinking about
That's our Ferdinand.
not talking
you
about
always
the
give everything you're.
backgrounds.
And what is
like
wrong with
the
that?
3 pixels and the
Nothing
obvious
whatsoever,
creases down the center of
I
the
mean-
goddamn screen and
Here's something to focus on. They got to their B rank, the highest rank they're gonna get at.
yeah,
Isn't that great?
it's fantastic.
Yeah. Don't look at the backgrounds.
What is that lovely
You can
smell?
look at the far off backgrounds like that. That's fine. But don't look at literally right there.
It seems to be coming from the training area. What could it be?
Oh,
It's a
right.
dick in the
You've
box.
met your match, Rust. Ah, so stubborn.
Good day to you, Ferdinand. You smell amazing. That is you I am smelling, is it not?
Oh, you smell so great!
Ah, Flane, hello. Are you referring to the smell of this oil?
Aha! Yes, that is the smell, all right.
I am simply doing some armor maintenance. A little oil keeps the rust at bay, ensuring that the armor moves smoothly, without any hitches.
Nah,
see.
that sounds like you.
I thought maybe you were doing some cooking. You smell a bit like food. But I suppose that is the oil tricking my nose.
I would not cook in the training area. Are you
You
hungry by chance?
silly idiot.
Not really, no. But is that oil not also used for cooking?
I'm not hungry, but let's talk about food
For
more.
things like frying meat or drizzling over a nice crisp salad. Things of that nature.
You are not convincing me that you don't want food.
Were I to coat my armor in oil that smells
Here's the
of
thing
food,
you gotta
I would
learn
be
about
distracted by hunger at all times.
She always wants food.
Ah.
I doubt that amidst actual fighting, the smell would still make you hungry.
I think we would get along. Let's talk about that fucking 2-minute delay between him ending talking and then him going like,
Yeah?
When you are in the thick of it, you devote all your focus and energy to the fight. There is no time to feel peckish.
I suppose you're right. And actually, all of this talk of delicious oil has made me hungry.
In that case, I will accompany you to the dining hall. I will be finished in a couple of minutes.
I must apologize, Ferdinand, but I cannot wait even a moment for you. I am famished. I shall be in the dining hall, getting my fill of fried goodies.
I like her.
Well, that was
Flame is
quick.
a hungry, hungry girl.
I will admit, now that she has mentioned it, it is a rather appetizing smell.
This entire fucking support is gonna be like, I hate you now. I can only smell food when I wear my armor. Why? Why have you done this, Flame? Let's get something to eat. Yes, let's. That's it. Oh my... Alright, Linhart.
He's a friendly guy.
It's because
Why
I
am
keep
having
pairing
so
him
much
with
trouble
people
fighting
to
these tall guys. They're not even stronger.
get him experience.
You've got to help me come up with a strategy, Linhart.
Is that not a waste of time? Even if I handed you a perfect strategy, something I've done in the past, you'd never follow it through.
That's because your plans are always so complicated. But come on, I need your help.
Fuck your plans, but help me out.
All right, I will share with you my tactical genius. I call this my secret plan.
You already have a plan? You really are ready for anything. So, what is it?
Run away.
Land the first hit. Then keep hitting them hard and fast as you can until they stop hitting you back.
Guys, I figured out the secret. You just gotta punch him real hard.
That sounds like a plan my dad would make.
So, you're basically telling me to just fight?
Dodge their attacks, keep up the assault, then go for the knees. Done.
The secret is the knees?
The knees.
Being tall means short people are closer to your knees. Exploit the enemy's weakness, Caspar.
Makes sense. That doesn't sound like my style, though.
Then go ahead and continue losing. Or you can listen to the rest of my plan.
Alright,
There's
I'm
more?
listening.
Fine. Tell me the rest.
Your defense is careless. The last bit of my secret is that you need to train in that area.
I won't argue with training. Let's go.
No, I don't think we should.
Oh no!
Come on. You've even got that height advantage you're always going on about. You're the perfect training partner for me.
I have seen an error in my plan.
Quit stalling and let's go.
Fine, I'll train with you, but only for a bit.
Oh, holy shit. He's actually gonna train.
All
What
right,
the
Linhart.
fuck?
Come at me again.
Caspar, please. I need water. I need water. I'm gotta go get some. Bye.
Huh? Hey, get back here.
Go for his knees.
It got away.
Yeah, because you didn't move. Alright, they got support level B, but they can get to A.
Yeah.
Gasp.
Gaspar.
I fucking hate you.
This one's the worst one. The background.
A little more.
Stop looking at the background!
May I suggest vermilion instead?
Look at the trees.
No! You can't make me.
Really? I know. I see it. You don't have to say it. I've got no talent at all.
Okay.
I said nothing about your talent. I simply suggested vermilion over crimson. Do you know vermilion? It's just a softer shade of crimson. I believe it would... Oh, forget it. This is your artistic vision and I am but a meddler. I am going to read my book and leave you to your art.
No, it's fine. Say what you want to say.
Jeez, these two.
It's good advice. I'll use vermilion. Thank you.
Well, I'd best be heading back.
Phew! Finally done. I think.
All finished?
Please don't look at it.
Too late. I'm looking at it.
Everything looks a bit faded, doesn't it? Ironically, crimson may have been a better choice after all. The sense of distance on the petals is a little strange. Perhaps you should pay closer attention to such
Linhart.
details as you paint.
Linhart.
A preliminary sketch would do wonders. Still, forget my pedantic comments. You really do have potential.
She didn't hear anything besides the first insult.
Bernadetto?
Not insult, but like...
Criticism.
Yeah.
Hopeless. Waste of charm. Just burn the whole thing, Bernie. Break your stupid brushes and never paint again.
Huh. Perhaps I should have kept my thoughts to myself.
Womp womp. I'm surprised that Linhart hangs around with Bernadetta at all, considering she seems exhausting to be around.
I do believe a nap is in order.
Oh, this is lovely. Just feel that breeze.
Like, you don't look like you came upon this area. You look like you went straight to Linhart.
Dorothea, whatever are you doing here?
I was thinking of relaxing here, but it looks as if someone else is lounging in my spot already.
Oh, who would that
Taking
be?
a nap in public like this? Really, Lynn. The nobles look down on such behavior.
Fuck.
You do know I am of noble birth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just teasing. You never do act very noble, though. Why is that?
'Cause fuck 'em.
Each person must follow their own way. This is how I prefer to live, even if some of the more pretentious nobles like to poke fun at my ways.
Doesn't that bother you? I mean, really? It doesn't hurt your pride or anything?
What is pride?
What use is pride? It doesn't feed nor clothe.
Close.
It offers no warmth on a cold night.
First time I've heard a noble say something like that.
Well, most nobles are... oh, what is the polite way to say it? Fools. Yes.
That's the fool.
As for myself...
Yeah. You could have said dumbasses.
My father is the Minister of Domestic Affairs, and he has pride enough for the both of us. For example, did you know he and the Minister of Military Affairs cannot get along, although they value each other greatly?
That sounds dumb.
His pride gets in the way, so he can't make amends. That is why there is discord between civil ministers and military officers in the Empire. And so pride serves no good purpose in politics either. So tell me, what use is it?
Motivator.
I wonder if bad blood between civil and military leaders is somewhat unavoidable. The Minister of Domestic Affairs is in charge of all civil officials, so if they just give in easily, their subordinates would lose respect, right? I get the feeling that if your pride isn't equal to the responsibility you bear, then you aren't fit to lead. Also, I happen to think pride can be quite charming.
Of course you do.
And how necessary is charm? It just gets in the way of living your life.
If you lack charm, nobody will give you a second glance.
Right, which means more time for napping.
Linhart.
Lynn, you can't really believe what you're saying, can you?
He does.
He does. Like, I'm a lazy boy. I am not Linhart levels of lazy.
Those who are Linhart levels of lazy cannot really function.
Ooh,
Linhart,
let me tell you,
I have been waiting
I'm
much time.
straddling that line of not
Please.
functioning.
Watch me.
Watch what, Petra? Whoa! Take careful with that spear!
Stabs him in
How
the
did you
eye.
find that? I did more training.
Ah, you took my advice then. I will say the problematic maneuver seems improved at least.
Good.
At least? It is still no good?
The spear isn't really my area of expertise, but I've seen enough training to understand the mechanics.
Good.
I believe I can use that understanding to further help you improve your spear work.
Good.
My spear work.
Right. As I said, when you lift up and stab down, the momentum is ruined. You're trying
Ruined,
to
I
swing like
say.
a giant. You're not a giant, so that's a problem. So allow the spear's own momentum to do more of the hard work.
Oh,
for
my
you.
headphones. They do not want to stay on my head.
Spear momentum.
The spear is heavy. When you lift it up high, loosen your grip a little.
At the top of my swing, loosen my grip. And then the weight will carry it down?
No, I'm confused too, Petra.
Precisely. When you put too much power into it, not only do you exhaust your grip, you tire yourself out. Got it? All that effort is taking its toll on me.
You are very clever. I wonder why you have hatred for training.
Because training is too much like fighting, and I'd really rather not fight. Also, I find training terribly dull. Anyway, good night.
Bye.
He does not use his cleverness. It is a very big waste. I want you to use your power, Linhart.
He's not gonna. Alright, last Linhart one. Time for Flame.
Now then, where is that book on dance?
Hello, Flane. I'm curious if you could confirm some suspicions I have.
Hello, Flame!
Hello, Linhart. What is it?
Never walk directly at the camera
I've recently
ever
been
again,
lost in
please.
study on the topic of Saint Setheline. You're familiar with her life, yes?
I
No.
know a little of her, as do many. But what does this have to do with me?
Oh, that sounds like she's panicking slightly.
No, it's fine. It's not like it's not like a genius is like almost immediately sniffing out her biggest secret.
Interesting that you would ask that. Your question betrays your understanding of my inquiry.
I am quite certain that it does not, as a matter of fact.
I have interviewed several members of the Academy and the Monastery. All agree that you have trouble focusing on detail-oriented work.
Okay.
As I mentioned, I have been carefully researching Saint Setheline's history, and I found several intriguing anecdotes concerning her life.
You're not about to fucking tell me that she's a saint.
Granted, it is not stated explicitly in the texts, but it is easy enough to read between the lines and get to the underlying truth. The authors of several tomes, all written within 50 years of Saint Setheline's passing, imply she found it difficult to maintain focus on detail-oriented tasks. Then, just this morning, as I was studying statues of Saint Setheline, I came to realize how similar her visage is to your own. Interesting.
I do not appreciate your disrespectful approach to this topic.
No disrespect intended, I assure you. Saint Setheline is a major saint. I only mean to say that looking like her is an honor.
I actually meant that you are being disrespectful to Saint Setheline.
Oh.
There was one other item.
If you must.
You are quite skilled in white magic, yes? My understanding is that you have a very high affinity for the art.
No, I've never used white magic before in my life.
Yes, I do. I am confident in my abilities. I am glad of my abilities, for it is a way in which I am able to help others.
Indeed. Once more an echo of Saint Setheline. I'm so curious as to why such similarities exist.
Don't worry about it. Shut up.
Her crest? Perhaps hereditary traits then? Or is it possible I am allowing myself to see patterns where there are none?
See, I'm glad that he actually thinks of that, at least.
I am very busy searching for a book.
Man, and you are.
Really
will be
bad
going
at
now.
being nonchalant.
So, like, descendants, or reincarnations, or just fucking them. It's one of those. They have something to do with the saints, then. Alright. Caspar and Bernadetta.
And that one goes there. Perfect.
Oh, hey, Bernadetta. What's going on?
Enemy! Enemies here! We're under attack! Help! Someone! Anyone!
Help. I'm the one who came here for help. Well, I guess I'll just take care of it myself. I can't believe I got hurt trying to break up someone else's fight. It's ridiculous. All I do is step in to calm them down, and the next thing you know, they're both at my throat.
Accurate.
Hey, you ever been in a fight?
Fight! You're challenging me to a duel?
No.
No, I can't! I've never fought anyone in all my life! I surrender! You win!
Good.
Alright. That was easy enough. Not to be rude, but do you ever think that maybe your attitude makes
This
you
one
a
is the
little
worst.
unapproachable? You should try stepping outside and socializing. I'm sure you'd make friends in no time if you didn't waste it all in here.
Outside? In no time? Oh, sure, yeah! Why didn't I think of that? Or maybe it's just not as easy for me as it is for you. Did that ever cross your mind?
No.
Why wouldn't it be? Making friends is easy. This one time, I even made friends with someone I'd just been in a fight with.
Caspar is a very blunt instrument.
Yeah.
I think it was the gorgeous view that did it. We really should.
Oh, I remember what he does here.
Come on, let's go check it out.
Literally just fucking picks her up.
Hold on! What are you doing? Please don't touch me! Ah, put me down! Put me down!
He literally just fucking picks her up and takes her.
Down. I'm
Yep.
just gonna carry you out of here. Easy does it. And here we are. See? That wasn't so bad, now was it? And what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. Didn't expect it to be so sudden. Come and claim me, sweet death. But first, let this evening sun wash clean my imperfect soul.
Hey, now don't go dying on me, Bernadetta. It's just the sun.
Huh? What? Where am I? Oh, it's pretty. Such a lovely view.
Yeah, I did this.
Alright. Well,
Well,
next time...
we got through 3 this time. Next time we make it through 4.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye, guys.